Flame Soul. I defeated Challenger Lion in an open duel in front of the Council of Wizards, Warriors, and Kings.
Alrighty.
I was the only wizard ever to defeat a warrior in straight combat. Pass my test, and you can defend yourself against anyone.
They are in ice. It's only gonna be them. Wraith. I honestly haven't trained anything else from any other school aside from these 5 spells here. I could do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that too. So I could put one of those on, try to find the prism, then put another on, and then the rest of my traps. Pretty much. Alright, let's go. And of course I have the slight visual bug of me floating above the platform due to the fact of my mount that I'm using. Hey, by the way, anyone mind telling me how loud the music currently is? Is it easily audible? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Still trying to find the right level sound ranges for that. Alright, put this up. Put this on. I should have one more proper death blade in my deck too. There we go. Then I can put the death trap on, the curse, the feint. Let's actually put Dark Pact on myself real quick. Thanks for the follow, Always Saint. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a lovely evening today. I may need to hit a little bit sooner. Of course you use that. Okay. 1,800. Alright. Gonna use this. Gonna end up using a Pierce on him. Snowman would not do 800 damage. And then I'm gonna end up hitting next turn. 4 pips would have been a wyvern. 5 pips would be... I don't actually remember what 5 pips would be for ice. A colossus? No, that's 6. Angel, good evening. Hope your Fortnite games are going well. Especially that of Festival Jam. Hope you're having fun playing some music. Fortunately, I used my only Pierce card.
Our duel proves you've learned much in your time here. My fellow wizards learned only to fear threats to their power, and so they doomed Dragonspire.
That and that.
You have fought well. Clearly, the spirits of our heroes wish to teach you something I have never learned. I don't know what the spirits want to say to you, but I have come to the realization that I shouldn't underestimate you just because you're a...
Precisely.
Let me help you complete the final lesson. I saw the raids destroy the last knowledge crystal, but I have a solution. We create a new. You will need an empty knowledge crystal from the vault in the Grand Chasm. The vault clerk will help you find one. Return to me when you have it.
Okay. The Grand Chasm. Let's go to the Necropolis. Actually, it's probably faster if I just use the teleport to Basilica. And run through this door. That seems like a slight delay there from Botrix. Congratulations on reaching level 5 in the chat there, Angel. Hey, Squirrely! Love that new emote you got yourself. It's adorable. How you doing this evening? How's goes the festival jams? Glad to hear it's going great.
Ah, young wizard. Nice. According to my records, such as they are. You can find one in vault. Take this key and be careful. I don't know what is down there.
What's been your best score so far? The end down below? Or up top? Looks like at the end up top. All right. Alright, let's head in. Oh, I didn't need the curse or the death trap in, though. Don't need that. Alright. Would that be enough? I don't think that will be enough. So let's use this. Also, for reference, I am 5 levels off getting a new piece of gear. Some new gear. 1 level off of getting Scarecrow, if, for whatever reason, I don't end up getting to the Labyrinth before I level up. And, well, for starters, I'm kind of wanting to finish Dragonspire before I go do Winter Tusk. Completing Dragonspire definitely would get me level 56. Should. I know it's been a while since I've even streamed or uploaded this to YouTube, as I do plan to upload this each time. I'm also slightly changing my format of how each video will be titled. Gonna link it to worlds now rather than per stream. I know a single ship of fools here won't defeat them, but I just don't want to use a Spirit Blade here. I need to fix my deck before I go down the next floor. Pretty sure the music is just barely audible. It is pretty loud on my end, but I don't know how loud it is on the stream's end. Do that. Missing a little bit of health, not much. Let's just use Deer Knight. Alright, there we go. Man, I can't believe it. Well, no, I can believe I slept until 6. Especially with how the weather is right now. Me constantly being up until like 5 a.m. due to just absolute ruined sleep schedule. There we go, that's better. Wow, that pip chance. Ooh, good vibes and a dice roll. Sir Dougley rolled a dice, Dougie. It's gonna be an ice shield. This should just defeat them anyway. And there's the crystal storage. And I return to the crucible.
You found the crystal we need.
Yes, indeed I did.
The crystal won't do us much good without a spirit stored inside it. I know just One of our greatest heroes died during the Great Raid, and we buried him within the necropolis. His name was Boris Blackrock, the Lord Obsidian. Though he fought like none other could against the Titan, he was one of the first to fall. We
Aww.
were able to give Boris Blackrock a hero's burial in the necropolis before the war ended, and we gave him the title of Lord Obsidian. I am certain he'll want to help us go to the necropolis and
Okay.
use the empty knowledge crystal on the tomb of Lord Obsidian, where Boris Blackrock is buried. His spirit will live on within the crystal, and he will guide us.
Oh wait, why did I use a potion? There was mana wisps here. I'm big dum dum. Obsidian's tomb, which should be way over here. Right here. Also, thank you for the gifted sub, Angel. Hey, Squirrely, make sure to say the thanks to Angel as well. Welcome to the pack. Dragonspire Academy, Labyrinth, Crystal Grove, Dragon's Roost, Crown of Fire, Dragonspire Academy. Okay. Oh, I forgot. That's why I hated this. Ah, Death Shield. Not the Death Shields. No. Why? Alright, 277. Let's put a feint on them. And then that should end up defeating this skeletal warrior. Oh yeah, no, easy. Very easy. Let's discard that one. Use that. Huh. Okay. That's an interesting lurk emote there, Squirrely. Okay, put a second blade on. I shouldn't have discarded that Dark Pact. And you're gonna put another weakness on me. Not gonna lie. Weakness is a very solid strategy against me. Ugh. 656 over 3 turns. That is 200 and 218? He dies in 2 turns, but 218. Okay. Good thing he also passed. Now there should be one more floor before I get to the tomb. And if they weakness spam again, I can just use the Dark Pact. If I'm really worried about it. I actually think this defeats them. Single Blade Deer Knight. Pretty sure this does. Yeah, it does. Thanks to the overtime. That's about 800, nearly 900 damage. Single blade overtime. As long as they don't resist. I had completely forgotten I'm wearing a tank top underneath this t-shirt. Oh my. I had completely forgotten about that. Oh, that's a tower shield. I did not notice that. $129, so that did 400 and something, then 129. It's gonna do 129 over 3 turns. That is not going to... There, 129... Okay, they are dead after... And so should they. Let's go ahead and feint this target anyway. They are defeated next turn. Both of them are. However, I do lose a little bit of health with this serpent. But that is A-okay. I will now proceed to pass. Ugh. Deer Knight is so helpful. Honestly, been my saving grace of questing.
A tendril of light moves within the crystal, as it is imbued with the spirit of Lord Obsidian.
I think Lord Obsidian was also an ice boss.
Incredible! Few students have ever imbued a knowledge crystal, and you did it with so little coaching. Now we have our crystal of the hero. Are you ready? You will now face Boris Blackrock, the Lord Obsidian, our greatest hero from the battle with the Titan army. No student of Dragonspire has ever undertaken this lesson. Go now, and place the Crystal of the Hero upon the last pedestal.
Alright, so I'm gonna use this for this fight. And then pack another... Let's pack one of these. Let's pack another one of these. Let's not bother using Spirit Trap, actually.
I am Boris Blackrock, the Obsidian Golem. The Council trained me to defend the wizard's knowledge from the warrior, and the wizard summoned the Titan. I alone had the knowledge to fight it. I met it in battle. And though I fought bravely and with great skill, it was not enough. My body was destroyed. When I fell, so did Dragonspire. Defeat me, and you show yourself to be Dragonspire's greatest hero.
Sounds good to me, Boris. Alright, let's use 0 pip spells until I have enough to actually just... Till I start getting some white pips. I do not care about your tower shields. As for my deck right now is set up to kind of just focus on the damage over time effect of my spell. So let's use one of these. Four pips, uses Wyvern. It's gonna hurt just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. I mean, both death and ice resist are my highest. Okay. Let's use a... I'll wait to use Dead Zone. Curse, curse. Then I'm going to use a Death Trap and a Death Trap. And then I'll use Faint, Faint. And then I'll use Dead Zone and then hit. That's my strategy for this fight, to use Deer Knight. I do kind of wish I had an enchanted armament over this Gloomy Eye right now, though. Or I wish my other pet, the Deathly Opossum, was actually finished. Still slowly working on it. It's coming along, it's just not coming along well. Faint. Faint. The next two attacks I get hit by are gonna hurt. Are you gonna use the tower shield? You are. That may prove an issue. Dead Zone. Good thing he goes second, though. Kind of. So let's use a Dark Pact. It's gonna hurt quite a lot. Alright, then I'll hit. I used the Dark Pact around late. Oh well. Let's use this Deer Knight, and then I'm just going to reshuffle myself and probably immediately use another Deer Knight. Or use a Feint. $660. That's not going to be enough. He's got another 2,000 HP. I'll need the partially blade up. Oof. I think I memed around too much. I think I messed around a little bit too much. So I don't want that. I don't want that. 2,297. This is going to be the last turn of the damage over time on him. He should end up having 1,900 health afterwards. $1,837. Okay. So if I proceeded to do... Let's put the Spirit Blade on. Will I need to hit immediately? We're going to pass. Okay. You have 5 pips. That is enough for a Colossus, which would kill me if I use a Feint, would not kill me if I use a Blade. You use a Kraken. That will do about 400 to 500. Okay. Do I need to use the Feint? He has 3 pips. He has enough for a snowman. A snowman would end up killing me. No matter what. Here's the hoping. Here's the hoping I have enough damage with this. I do not think I do. I think I am dead. I think I am DED. Dead. Never mind, I had just enough damage. Holy, that was a way too close of a fight.
Fought as none other. I salute you as the hero of Dragonspire.
I appreciate it, Boris. It was a tough battle. Like, actually, really was tough.
Rarely have I learned a more profound lesson than my student. But that is just what has happened. You have opened my eyes to my past mistakes and shown me the truth. I am eternally grateful to you. You have learned and accomplished a great deal. More than I could have ever imagined an outsider accomplish. I hereby grant you the highest passing grade, which provides you with full membership in the Dragonspire Academy.
Nice!
It is our custom
Oh, whoops.
that the Dean of Admissions will present a new student with an Academy portal stone. Go see if you can find such a stone within the Dean's vault.
I have gotten myself a full scholarship to Dragonspire Academy. Woohoo! Ugh.
Yes, yes. What is it? Of course. You must be looking for the Dean. I'm the Dean's assistant, and I am embarrassed to admit that I have no idea where he's gone. Come to think of it, he's been gone for quite some time. Maybe the librarian knows where he is.
Maybe indeed. He wouldn't happen to be in the labyrinth now, would he? I don't know why I left a mark here. Why did I leave a mark there? I don't think I actually go back there.
You're actually looking for the Dean of Admissions? Oh dear. It seems that no one has told you this sad news.
What's the sad news?
Getting to see the Dean of Admissions is next to impossible, I'm afraid. You see, he was directly involved with summoning the Dragon Titan that destroyed Dragonspire.
Oh my!
After he had the professors kidnapped and began the summoning ritual, we stopped him and placed him in the labyrinth.
That makes sense.
That was before the attack began. Now, there's not much more harm he can do, so you're free to go see him in the labyrinth if you like.
Yes, I
was
would very
responsible
much
for
like
keeping
so.
the labyrinth key,
Like so.
Here you go.
Milos hands you the key to the labyrinth.
Good luck getting that portal stone.
Thanks! So it looks like now I can actually do my level 48 spell quest. At level 51, nearly 52. Oh my. Oh boy. Stone block. Alright, let's go. Time to enter the labyrinth. Hopefully I don't find no Minotaur here. There is a stone rose in here, isn't there? There is. That is over there. Okay.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Did that mad old hunchback really send you here for a dram of the quintessence of fear? Well, he's mad, I say. Simply mad. Something must be done. But as for the dram, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There's a small fountain connected to a well, deep within the necropolis. In that fountain flows the quintessence of fear, but it's well guarded. The quintessence of fear is potent stuff. Even a drop of it splashed on your skin is enough to cause terrible nightmares for a year. Do not for any reason at all drink it. It'll drive you insane. If you choose to brave that dark and terrible place,
I wish you all the luck in this pilot.
You've come here for the Dean? I wouldn't worry about him anymore. He's taken care of. It's his accomplices I'm worried about. When he turned bad, the Dean set loose some of the criminals imprisoned here. You seem a brave youngster, or a wizard. Why don't you help me out and put those criminals to rest? First, you'll need to get across the bridge. After the raid, the key to the bridge was left somewhere in one of those houses.
So, I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually gonna go do my spell quest before I do this dungeon, as I have been waiting 3 levels to do it. And it's been a little agitating to me, having to wait this long. Oh, did not mean to run into the fight, this fight. Oh well. Let's use a Death Blade. I can immediately end up hitting afterwards. And then I'll just need to use a feint on the death enemy, pretty much. I don't bloody care about no weakness, sir. $486. It's gonna do a lot less to the death than it's gonna do to them. I mean, technically speaking, I could just blade and then use a Ship of Fools the next turn if I get a Power Pip, which will result in me getting enough of a heal. That enemy's dead. That enemy has 4 pips. What is it going to use? It is going to use a storm spell. Okay. Okay. Little weird, but okay. A death enemy using storm bats. Gonna be honest, the vampire would have done more damage and also saved you. Considering it's also to your own class, so, like, Cistern.
You carefully fill a small vial with the quintessence of fear, making sure not to get it on your skin. Instead of splashing, the water whispers terrible secrets. The vial is dark and icy cold in your hand. You tuck it away in a safe pocket.
Alright. Now to go to Dorgan. Let's make sure to unequip my house so that way I don't progress my plants. What bloody realm am I even in? Okay, Satyr.
Oh my word! You must have recovered the quintessence of fear! I quite forgot I sent you after that. Good work!
Thank you. And how dare you forget you sent me after that? Honestly, I kind of forgot I got sent after it too.
Now that we've unraveled the quintessence of fear, the next necessary component is a seed of death. What's it for, you ask? Patience, young wizard. All will be revealed at the proper time. To tell you now would be premature. To gain a seed of death, you've got to go and fight the powerful demon creature known as Kajamusha in Mushu. Kajamusha carries a seed that is the source of his strength. A seed from which can only sprout death, not life. Journey now to Mushu and fight Kajamusha, and return at once with the seed of death.
Okay. I'm not too thrilled about that. For my own reasons, at least. Looking at my potions, I'm gonna want to go grab one. Or some. There we go. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm losing frames in Wizard City right there. I really don't know what it was. Just for some reason it felt like I was. Alright, so I need to go to the Tree of Life, which is... where? Yoshido Temple, I'm pretty sure? Yeah, Yoshido Temple. Man, been a while since I've been over here. Been a long while since I've been in Mushu. The world of the Cow Samurai and the Ninja Pigs. Okay, let's stop running along the glitchy a wall. I do have stuff to quick sell. Fine. Alright, there we go. Close backpack. Oh yeah, just to show how the pet's coming along. I finished this one, but honestly, I consider it a fail for the death boon there, not pain giver. This one was the direct afterwards, and it just hasn't gotten mighty. Like this one did. But it's a lot better off, because if it does get mighty, it is complete. I do not talk to you. I run past you, and I follow this. Where are you pointing? Okay, so you're pointing back in here. Where? Through here. Oh. Okay, I see what I have to do. Uh-huh. I've got to do the entire dungeon. Okay. 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 I don't mind that I removed my mark in the crucible. And oh god. That was definitely some frame loss right there. Okay. Settle down, game. If that's pointing me... Yeah. Okay, the teleporter is on this side. Really? Really? Oh, single death blade, dear knight. And of course you throw a weakness. Ouch. Alright. Now to move on. Central Meadow. I hate the instances where I have to actually go to the very end of the dungeon to actually get it done. Add in a prism just for the boss because I would not be able to defeat him otherwise. Let's go ahead and use that. Was debating whether or not I wanted to discard Deer Knight or not. To try to draw my prism. Discarding Spirit Blade probably would have been better. I don't remember that, So, this enemy right here, little bit of trivia, is based off of Oda Nobunaga. From the... Which period was it again? Can't remember which period, but he was one of the three great unifiers of Japan. That's what this enemy is based off of, but like, I don't know why they're basing him off as an enemy. Yeah, no, and his two retainers were also, defeated. Hideyoshi and Azuchi. Very interesting. I actually, recognized it when going through, but, did not make any note of it. The Sengoku period. Okay. Minor history knowledge alongside game knowledge. Or minor history lesson alongside game lesson.
The dagger of Shadow's evil lie to strike despair into your heart. Do not listen. You have the strength to restore.
A portal suddenly rips open.
Little annoyed by this, personally. So this is the only enemy I need to defeat while I'm in here.
I see through all. You are but a child full of fear. Here in the spirit world, your paltry magic has no power.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Kagemusha? And this enemy is based off of Kagemusha. Directly translation, Shadow Warrior. Is a 1980 epic Jidaigeki film directed by Akira Kurosawa. It is set in the Sengoku period of Japanese history. And tells the story of a lower-class criminal who is taught to impersonate the dying daimyo Takada Shingen to dissuade opposing lords from attacking the newly vulnerable clan. Kagemusha is the Japanese term for political decoy, literally meaning shadow warrior. He is a reference directly to a film, which is quite nice. For anyone that is interested. A pretty decent film, too, if you're able to read a lot of the subtitles, because I don't think there is a English translation. Even then, I don't recommend trying to watch it English dubbed, knowing the exact issues with dubbing. There is a lot of translation issues. Alright. Okay.
Kajimusha falls back in.
Don't care.
Too late.
Don't care.
The tree of life is already doomed. You cannot stop the tide of darkness.
Tree of life can be doomed for all I care. I've already saved it once. It's your guys' fault for letting it get doomed again.
Today's assignment is to get a reading by defeating one of these creatures in this location. Good luck.
Alright.
You seem pleased with yourself. Have you got a nice little seed of death to show me? Seed and water. Just one more step and that spell is yours.
Playing with
Now, with
dolls.
the seed of death and the quintessence of fear, you can make your scarecrow. What? You thought I'd just give one to you? Oh, no. That wouldn't be appropriate. Each must be crafted by its user.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few items you'll need to make your scarecrow with. Wood from the Death Tree in Wizard City for the framework, and some sackcloth from Gloria Crendel. Go speak to the Death Tree and see if you can get some twigs for the skeleton.
Certainly.
And Gloria Crendel for the sackcloth. Bring them back here, and we'll see what we can do.
What are you looking to spare, twig? That shouldn't be a...
A few twigs fall from the death tree's limbs onto the ground.
Thank you, Mortis. Do you have anything for me to train, actually? You do not. Good, I've already trained everything that you would have had. Let us see. Gloria Crendel in the Old Town.
Sackcloth? That won't be comfortable at all. Why, you need it for a scarecrow? Well,
Gloria gives you a length of rough cloth.
Thank you, Gloria. Glory be to Gloria Crendel. I can remove that now. For now. Gonna need to add it back later. Alright.
Seed, twigs, sackcloth, and water! All of the pieces are in hand. Let me show you how to make a miniature scarecrow to use as an offering.
Dworgen helps you craft a tiny scarecrow using sackcloth and twigs. You place the seed of death.
Excellent work, young wizard! You could have quite the career in doll making if you choose to give up all this magic business. Now you must go to the yard outside Lord Nightshade's tower in the haunted cave off Triton Avenue. There you must plant the scarecrow in the ground and water it with the quintessence of fear.
Let's leave a mark here
yes,
this time.
It'll be quite the fright, so brace yourself.
You say it'll be quite the fright, but I doubt I'll be scared at all. All this running around is certainly making me hungry. And definitely not the fact that I haven't eaten dinner yet. So, more than likely in between getting the spell here and before going back to Dragonspire to do the labyrinth, I will be going and making myself some food. And then I'll be getting back to it. Galvanos Tower. Now I run this way. Don't get pulled. Don't get pulled. Don't get pulled. 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 Alright, what does that dungeon even do that I kind of skipped over 10 levels earlier? What does it even have for me?
You followed Dworgen's instructions precisely, setting the scarecrow on the ground and watering it with the quintessence of fear.
Young wizard, you have summoned me from the marsh where I stood watch for so many years. I will serve you and drive our enemies from this land.
So what do you drop?
I shall show them fear and a handful of dust.
Okay, nothing of real value there. Yeah, nothing of real value from that fight.
The scarecrow appeared to you, did he? Very well then, he found you worthy. Here's a spell to summon him with.
And there we go. I also get the Scarecrow spell and Phantasm Pet. This is going to be my now main spell to use going forward. And then this is the Phantasm Pet. Oh, that's not a bad level 50 ring there. Let's put you in the corner there. I will be back momentarily, though. I am going to go get myself some lunch. Be back shortly. Alrighty-o! I am back, and I am ready to actually do this dungeon now. That was a pretty filling meal, though. Gotta be honest. Okay. I had to reply to someone who, was about to blindly farm something that they are not ready for. Ah.
You've come here for
Let's
the
go.
Dean? I wouldn't worry about him anymore. He's taken care of. It's his accomplices I'm worried about. When he turned bad, the Dean set loose some of the criminals imprisoned here. You seem a brave youngster, or a wizard. Why don't you help me out and put those criminals to rest? First, you'll need to get across the bridge. After the raid, the key to the bridge was left somewhere in one of those houses over there.
This key is my duty. To guard it I was made. The key must not be taken. I guard it with all my being.
Alright, 2,900 health. Easy enough. Wow, my pip chance right now is absolutely... And he frickin'... Okay. Alright, well, let's use this Dark Pact. Yep, knew that was gonna happen. Now I just have to wait. Okay. Let's try to do this again. Hopefully he doesn't Death Shield again, because that's going to be agitating beyond belief. If he does... Alright, I need to pass, and then I can hit again. Unfortunately, he put another... Okay, I don't know if I'll actually be able to kill him with this Scarecrow. Hopefully this does enough. Otherwise, I am going to need to flee the fight and return. Yep. So I need to flee. I need to add an extra hit in. That is rough. Let's grab mana here. Let us add in... Deer Knight, I guess? Poison? Maybe. Deer Knight, likely the better option, though. Okay, so there is health wisps in the dungeon. Alright, let's try again. This fight is so annoying. Specifically because of the frickin' life shields. God, those are annoying. I could add that in, I guess. Or death shields, not life shields. I could add both of those in. I don't have any more Pierce TC, so it's not like I could take that off. Alright, let's go. Try again. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and feint the target. I don't want to use that, actually. Not yet. I'll use that after the Dark Pact. Because that's just going to pierce myself even more. And then I use this. And then theoretically, I should actually be able to kill now. With Scarecrow. Yes, continue watching. I know I was idle for a little bit there. But resume my playlist, please. There we go. Those Pierce Blades were, in fact, needed. To say the least. Hopefully I can come across some more later.
That looks like the right key. Now use the bridge key on that pedestal. Then on the other side, see if you can find and defeat 3 escaped conspirators for me. That would help restore some order to this place.
Hey, cool. I used the key to part the Red Sea. Alright, oh, whoops. That's not the dungeon quest. This is the dungeon quest. Okay, Gosh darn, what is with my pip chance? That's actually saddening me right now. I need to do some calculations on my end. I need to look at my pip chance. Because I should have over 50% right now. By default. Oh, and that boss better not use a death shield this turn. I swear to the living gods, it better not. It did not. Alright, now this is more than enough to kill them, to defeat them. That much I know. There's one of the two conspirators. One of these two enemies are a storm, if I remember correctly. Where? You're saying he's down there, but he's not down there. That's where he is. Alright, let's use this. Alright, do I need a feint? I don't think I need a feint, but I didn't draw my trap. I don't even know if my trap is actually in my, properly registered into my deck. Pip chance? Thank you! It did not. Oh my! He did not die from a double-bladed trap. Double-bladed feint. That's not good. Looks like I need to wait for my Deer Knight. Maybe I'll just put a ghoul in. No reason to use any blades. Just need to wait to get enough pips. Thank you, Pip Chance. Alright, last target of the labyrinth. Well, of this quest in the labyrinth. They are a death. take that out and put in this so I can use it sooner. Let's put in that as a precaution. Alright. Alright, perfect. You can't life shield. Wahahaha. You can't shield to me. Alright. Alright, this frame loss I'm slowly but surely getting on here is not the greatest. Could be due to the amount of browser tabs I open, could just be because of how much I'm alt-tabbing. We're tapping out of the game and tapping in to check messages. Alright, so... Oh, whoops, I used 2 regular death blades. Forgot about that. Then I am going to use a feint next turn and then hit.
Hey.
Hi, how's it going?
Just looking in the event in the game right now.
Okay, okay. I finally got Scarecrow.
Nice.
Because I finally reached the labyrinth. I still have yet to reach level 52. But I'm like 1,000 XP away.
I'm playing that Magic Roblox game, so
fair enough. Nothing wrong with it.
Attempts the insane.
I see. Oh, I forgot to use a feint. That's why I didn't kill right there.
Felt that. I felt that. Oh, I forgot to use a feint. Yeah, that happens.
It happens a lot. A lot more than people realize. Forgetting to use a spell, which is the only reason you don't end up defeating the enemy. So, in this dungeon, in the labyrinth, I suffered greatly on a single enemy for so long. Want to know which enemy it was?
Which one?
The very first boss you fight in the labyrinth.
Which one again?
Can't remember the exact name, but they are a life boss. If that paints a clearer picture on why I suffered so much.
Death Shield. Or Dream Shield, excuse me.
Death Shield. It's Death Shield. Not
they
Dream
should have
Shield.
just used 80% Death Shield.
They just straight up used 80% Death Shield.
Ooh, I was expecting like a Dream Shield, so it's like a 70 on life and death.
Believe it or not, no, it would be Myth and Death. If a life is using it. But yeah, no, believe it or not, enemies don't actually use that spell in Dragonspire. They don't use the dual shields, and they only use the opposite school shields. So like life, death, myth, yada yada yada. If they're like death, life, storm. Swap that back to death pips as I have enough balance pips to use
fucker,
this.
I just reset. Oh well, there goes that chart.
Oof.
Oh
Rough.
Well, time to do this stupid then.
Time to do the funny?
No, it's stupid. What I'm about to do is very stupid. But let me break despawn first so I can repair it.
Oh, I didn't even realize you started streaming it. Nice.
There we go.
Okay, I can discard that. I can discard that. I could use this. Let's hope for the... And you know...
See that guy's title?
Let's see.
It's right under his name, Product.
Which side am I looking?
This side.
Can barely see it, but yes, kind of.
Epicenter Explorer. Do you see that?
Yes.
That's the title I'm after.
Okay.
Get that. I have to find a really rare item.
Mm-hmm.
No, an island.
Island.
Yeah, in the Dark Sea, which is a dangerous place. Please tell me your speed. No, you're defense, aren't you? Oh no, you're ram speed. You're ram. I don't want ram. So.
But yeah, no, the boss had 4,000, 5,000 health. Kept using a Death Shield. The first 2 times I went at it, he survived with 2,000 health, then 1,000. After I used the reshuffle to get back my spells, he survived with 2,000. Used the reshuffle, get back my spells. He used another Death Shield, and then he survived with 200. I didn't have a second hit in. So
yeah,
I had to
the importance
reset.
of a reshuffle.
Yeah, I did reshuffle. It's just the importance of having a secondary hit in after said reshuffle. But yeah, no, it took me 3 times to actually fight the boss, which was rough. Also, Foul, say hi stream and hi YouTube.
Oh, brilliant. Sorry.
And no worries, I purposely wanted to chat with you, but I'm sorry if you didn't want to chat while I'm streaming. That's my fault.
No, that's fine. It just reminds me to keep an eye on what's going on around.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm not so sure if I
apologies on how I gave you the reminder, the heads up.
He had no regrets about what he'd done.
So what's going on this ledge?
He's either cold-blooded or just plain crazy. No good will come from talking to him. You've earned the right to speak with him, though. So here's the key. Use it on the center pedestal to raise the bridge to his cell. Just watch out for that one. He's tricky and as nasty as they come.
Oof, I forgot about this. Just reached level 52. I should have gone to the pet pavilion and trained my pet a little bit, as it is still 1,000. No, it's 800 away from getting Mega. Wait, Northbridge? I go over there? Huh, I go over there.
Hello there, young wizard. I don't get many guests here. As a point of fact, I get no visitors, not a single living soul. So believe me when I say I'm pleased to see you. What brings you here? Let me guess. You want me to admit you to Dragonspire Academy, correct?
Yeah, to get Epicenter Explorer, I gotta go all the way to the center, well, what's called the Epicenter of the Dark Sea, which ironically enough is not the center, but it's still a very nice place.
Do you know where specifically on the map it is?
Unfortunately, all I know is it's in the Dark Sea, because in the Dark Sea, all areas are randomly generated.
If I'm to
I know, ain't that fun.
you must do something
Yeah.
for me. Just a little mercy for an old man in this cold. Please go to the tower outside and retrieve my cloak. During the circumstances leading up to my arrest, it ended up atop the tower outside.
So, funny little thing here, Fal. I am very much hoping to finish Dragonspire tonight.
Right?
Do I think I'm going to be able to? Not so much, honestly.
You cannot have Eastern Tigor. You must destroy
I mean,
the
it's possible. I
Titan.
mean, someone timed, if you really just book it, each world takes a max of like 3 hours tops.
Yes, technically it does, but at the same time it doesn't. You can get completely unlucky with RNG between pip chance, spell usage, whatnot, which can then also drag it on.
Yeah, it can, but it's still just a long. It's just a randomized process, really.
Mm-hmm. But then there's the fact that if you're too low level when going through the world, it also takes a little bit longer because you have to do a lot more. But with the 3 hours tops per world, most people end up categorizing that under someone else helping them, not soloing. Under the true sense of soloing.
No, they were solos, like, as in no teammates, nothing. No randoms, no team ups.
No
friends.
alt account speeding
No
them
alt account,
through.
it's just their one wizard.
Okay. I usually see people claim that, yeah, I'm soloing. I just have my ult helping me through. And it's
No,
like,
I consider-
that's not soloing. That's not soloing.
I think what they mean is I'm doing it on my own.
I still
which
don't
is
count.
very close, but
I
what I'm meaning, the
Yeah,
thing to listen
yeah.
out for is, are they meaning on their own as a person or on their own as a singular account?
Mm-hmm. And usually they mean on their own as a person, which I still don't count as soloing. And usually, more often than not, they finish the world in 3 hours. Another thing that keeps happening to me that I just kind of find annoying going through the worlds, the amount of times I get hit with a weakness.
Oh yeah, that was really annoying back in Crocs.
Crocotopia, Mushu, Marleybone, Dragonspire.
Marleybone, I really didn't have that trouble.
I had it happen to me a lot. More often than the shields.
Yeah.
Sounds like there's a lot of fun going on in the background, though.
I know, I'm trying to catch it, I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You're doing a good job. I know you can't really help it that much, though. So
Yeah,
I'm not...
I can. Just give me a minute.
Oh. Oh.
There we go.
Did you
Good
close the...
old-fashioned push to talk.
Yeah, that does work. Probably a lot easier than muting and unmuting your mic, your headset mic. I need this. Gonna be honest though, Deer Knight and Ship of Fools have served me so well, leading up to getting
They're good spell.
leading me up to getting Scarecrow.
I mean, even with Scarecrow, they're still great spells.
They are. Don't get me wrong, they are.
So long as you have the damage to back it up.
I think my 65 damage is good to back it up.
Not bad. Could be better.
You get the highest marks in showing them.
Could have a Quint damage pet.
I could have a Quint damage pet or a quad damage mighty pet.
But
But
Quint
my-
damage is funnier.
It is.
In addition to the restoration of my cloak,
Oh, here, sorry, I'll go the true perfectionist version. A quad mighty Gulcher.
my staff was
Yeah, that would actually be
For some
very
reason,
helpful.
Everyone's obsessed with Gulchers.
The pet item card feint alongside the blade, and I think it's is it Doom and Gloom? No, it's Age of Reckoning, but nobody uses the Age of Reckoning. It's for the Blade and then the item card Feint. Stacking with regular Feint and then Potent Feint. Allowing for an easier triple Feinted boss without having to use TC. Or, in other words, quad Feinted boss if you want to use TC.
The Dean passes a small
After level 86?
What's that? You don't want to help me? I suspect what you're up to is far more important than any punishment. So tell me, young wizard, how badly do you want admission into Dragonspire Academy and the portal stone that comes with it? If you wish it, you'll do as I say.
But yeah, no, I can understand why people are obsessed with the Gulchers, personally. As a death, I actually might eventually end up working towards getting one. The pet that I am working on right now, though, is a Ghastly Opossum. Which currently has triple damage proof. And proper triple damage, too. Aside from, you know, having Death Giver. I'd rather fix that as a jewel. Gallium Paladin. Okay. Since I don't need the Death Frog from my current Wandering Eye, or Gloomy Eye. It's Mr. And I could definitely use another blade. Alongside it giving Dragon Spear, which is actually really good. For the amount of enemies using frickin' dagnabbit death shields.
No, you could also use in that case.
What could I use in that case?
Vulpin Avenger for the extra 2% pierce.
I could use that. Yes, I could use that. 2% is not that much when my base is 0. Man, 57% of the time I should get Power Pips, but I honestly feels like I get it like 20% of the time. Let's see. Should be good. How the frick did I not? I ran into the boss. Okay. I ran into that frickin' boss. And it despawned pulling 2 trolls here. How slimy can this game even get? Oh boy. Alright. That is 5. Let's pass. See if I can't get a 7, a Power Pip next turn. There we go. Man, is this frustrating sometimes. If I remember correctly, 3,000 to 4,000 health on the paladins. 4,000... They have 4,800 health, don't they? Fight me. No, 3,600. Okay, that's fine. That's a lot better than I thought it was. Use this feint first turn. Which gets used up on his Ice Scarab. Let's use a Death Blade. A Deathblade. A Spirit Blade. Actually, no. Let's use a Dark Pact. I'll get the health back. Guaranteed.
Alright, so start back.
No worries. Welcome back. So, I ran into the, Paladins, right? In the Labyrinth. And guess
Yeah.
what happened?
What?
Instead of bringing me into a fight with the Gallium Paladins, it brought me into a fight with 2 trolls. Despawning the
Lovely.
Paladin right as I was running into him directly.
Lovely.
Absolutely. But yeah, since I don't need the Gloomy Eye anymore, which gave a Deathblade, Frog, stun, 2-pip stun.
Which the 2-pip AoE is sometimes nice.
It is sometimes nice, yes, but I'd rather have a Deathblade, Blade Storm, and then Death Spear. Which in my opinion is just better. I have been in the process of upgrading pets for the last 30 or so levels. 30 or so levels since level 25, 26. So a little less than 30, but still. I've been in the process of trying to upgrade my pet, which has been taking a long time for multiple reasons. One, I'm having to find random hatches in the kiosk, which is taking 90 to 120,000 gold.
Well, my young friend, you've returned my staff to me.
2, I then have to wait 12 hours in between hatches. And 3, I can't hatch with the same pet over and over.
I am without a third of my badges of office. You have provided my cloak, my staff, and nothing's being stored in detention for safekeeping. You're understandably reluctant about so arming me. But let me put, I have a portal stone that can escape at any time. I will give you that stone if you restore my belongings to me. So, to detention with you, and don't come
So
back
I've been
without
mostly
my
just
battle
having to
bracelet.
hatch with random pets that have remotely the same talents as I'm looking for.
Yeah, mine's only a triple-double, so it's not going to help there.
And I have a triple-double Gloomy Eye, which is exactly what you have. I'm pretty sure you helped me get my Gloomy Eye.
I think I helped once.
It might have been the only hatch I needed, too, for my Gloomy Eye. Wait, crystal storage. I'm going the wrong way. But yeah, no.
Oh, the crystal storage, my condolences.
Use crystal storage in the labyrinth. If I remember correctly, it's a balance boss.
If I remember correctly, it's a pain.
No, no. Never mind, no boss spawns here. The crystal storage that you may be thinking of was in the Grand Chasm. Or the Crucible, with the set of 5 total bosses. But no, I'm about to fight Vladimir Darkflame, the last boss of the Labyrinth, to get my Portal Stone to Dragonspire Academy.
You've done it! With my cloak, staff, and battle crystal, I feel like the Dean of Admission. And with that, I'm afraid that I will have to deny your application, and unfortunately, you won't be getting that portal stone either. It's only appropriate to end your... This is only the start. My name will echo throughout this spiral as the one who destroyed it. And you were my unwitting accomplice.
Incorrect, good sir. Your defeat and execution will be by my hands. Holy! I just remembered his health. After I saw it just now.
Yeah, that's why I said good luck.
It's not hard, but it is gonna take a little bit more than I
you were ready for.
than I was originally expecting. I knew it was going to take 2 hits at the very least. So I added a second prism in. But it is going to likely take a reshuffle because I didn't put 2 feints in. With fully buffed up, I do typically around 4,900, so the fact that he has 6,400. Let's go ahead and put the second prism on him immediately. Yeah, I'm gonna need a reshuffle afterwards. Oopsie-daisy. At the very least, I don't need to actually switch to balance pips. I'm wielding a balance mastery amulet. Okay, use that. I'm also very thankful he doesn't have any Spelemental upgraded spells. Spelement upgraded spells. Let's go ahead and use that. Yes, spam sprites, please. Use your Deathblade and the traps on me with your sprites. That is smart. That is good. I'll use a curse here. And then I'm gonna Dark Pact. Oh wow, your natural attack did more than your last 2 sprites did combined. Okay. This is not the most buffed up I can get. So, Foul.
Yeah.
I do think I'm getting good RNG on this fight, though. Wanna know what all he used? Sprite, Deathblade, Sprite, natural attack. That's all he used this fight so far.
Then he'll just use poison, 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 poison.
I did 10,000 with my 1 hit. So I didn't need the 2 prisms.
You're better than I thought you'd be.
Oh, look at that spell, you lucky dog. They're simply doing the main quest.
This is actually the fight reward. So I could farm this dungeon for these at the very end.
And now high levels can too, right? They just get power level down again?
You at the entrance of the dungeon, there should be a level scaler to do that. But I have yet to come across one. On any of my wizards, really. I am gonna need to come back in here eventually for that, that back there. I almost forgot about the rose. That would have been bad. The rose being way over here. Where the paladins are. Oh, that's a ramp. Also, I have actually been making massive use of this, questing through the game. Of Dead Zone. Should be that tower right there. Yes. And it would be on the right side over here. far back corner behind this rock right here.
You found the 6 stone rose.
Alrighty. Need to make sure to have my compass on. I keep accidentally hitting the button to disable it.
Congratulations on your admission to Dragonspire Academy.
So, have you been playing? Had you played any Dead by Daylight today? Working on quests?
Talk to the
A
headmaster.
couple here and there.
Please follow
Okay.
the road through the Crucible into the main Academy Square. Go through the large double doors emblazoned with dragons. You will need to enroll in one of the Academy's schools to begin your studies. Enjoy your time here at Dragonspire.
Did I? Hold up. Wait, did I do the trick hatchery? Yeah, no, you do the Drake hatchery before you go into the... Right? No, I haven't done the Drake hatchery yet. Never mind. That is later. Okay.
So you talking about that makes me want to play it now, so that's what I'm gonna be doing.
Sorry. Gotta go this way. Okay, gotta go back over here, and then I go through there, and then I turn back to talk to Cyrus again. That's right. Okay.
Excellent work. You continue to exceed my expectations. I wouldn't worry about the Dean. Or he's no longer important in the... I'm sure you've guessed what Malastair hopes to accomplish. Since he could not bring Sylvia back to life, he hopes the Croconomicon can force the Titan to do so. By the look of Dragonspire, it appears that no one can force a Titan to do anything. This is most excellent news indeed. We are now one step closer to my brother Malastair.
Indeed we are.
From what I can determine, though most of the actual schools were destroyed during the raid, it appears that the Fire School still stands.
Interesting.
Apparently the Great Dragon Titan was somewhat merciful towards his own school. We must make it seem as if you're enrolled in their fire. An old Dragonspire pyromancer is buried within the necropolis. Go there and retrieve his medallion of fire.
Alright. And then there's that tomb. Gotta go here. Honestly speaking, Fal, the only reason why I said that they served me nicely is mostly because of the fact that I don't entirely intend to use them as much anymore, since I usually double blade and then hit.
I don't use feints at all at this point.
Oh.
Well, I do, but I don't like double feint or anything. I just kinda
No,
just
double
roll out
blade. Double blade
Oh,
and then
double
hit.
blading.
And I would have
blade-
7 pips after double blading.
So I tend to stick double blade still because most of the time I've gotten to reserving a non-school hit.
Mm-hmm.
Not just like not like a light hit, but like a decent, like 3-4 pip hit.
Yeah.
That, because sometimes there's just these moments, or things like poison that I can apply before and then blade up and hit.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I've also been using Brandon a lot more, and he is...
Ah, yes.
Oh, he is nice, as long as he does not use Deer Knight.
Yeah.
Because as soon as he uses Deer Knight, well, there goes any idea of traps.
Yep.
So I often have to dismiss him when that happens. Ooh, a Hillbilly quest, I can do that. I enjoy
Ooh.
those.
Nice.
Oh wait, it's chased for 180 seconds. Dang it, that's the sad one.
It's the sad one because it just means that you don't really do anything. You could just run around and chase the survivor, sticking right to their tailbone.
Yeah, but that's gonna give them the wrong idea.
That is gonna give them the wrong idea, yeah.
Then they're probably gonna go passive or something. I think that's one where I'll just play some serious matches in a row until I get it.
Mm-hmm. Probably for the better.
And, you know, I will keep my standard of, if possible, last gets hatch. One offering.
That is kind of sad.
And it was my 100% in deviousness.
Okay. Okay, so minion used the death shield. I'm not too worried about that. If I had Deer Knight right now, that would have easily dealt with the minion. Over Scarecrow at the very least. And that is a massive difference of what a minus 80% can do. I did 2,000 to the one that used the death shield on the ice guy. Guess how much that I did on to the ice? Val? Oh wait, no, you're probably listening enough for the survivors. I did 140 damage to the guy that had a death shield, while 2,000 to the other one. Let's see. Let's use that. All right. Let's then use that. Hey, Val, fruit punch or a mountain berry?
Neither.
Tea or dew? Yeah, I'll grab a fruit punch.
Sorry, I'm just trying to catch Survivor.
Yeah, I know.
With tier 1 aggression, agitation, and tier 1 iron grasp, just because I like getting basement hooks right now.
Understandable. Of course, that guy survived with 1 HP, essentially. Kind of wish I had a wand hit in. Alright, time to wait for, Deer Night. One more turn. Today is Tuesday, right? Yeah, okay. Oof.
Today is Tuesday. Okay, cool. Thank you. I had forgotten. I thought today was
Monday?
Monday for whatever reason.
Same. For a moment, I thought today was Monday as well, but then I realized, oh wait, that's right. I didn't stream on Monday. Because I slept until 6, and then I hopped in chat with you to start playing Dead by Daylight, when I initially wanted to play Wiz, but I had more fun playing Dead by Daylight than I was going to play.
A new student. Dragon Spire is shattered. School closed forever. This is no place for the living.
I had more fun than I was going to have playing alone on Wiz. That's for certain. What was the... If I was to stream something else that day, what was I considering to stream? I think I was initially going to stream in the morning to then stream... What was it? I think it was going to be, Tales of Zestiria.
Oh, I was going to say Noita?
I could have streamed Noita in the morning. That actually wouldn't have been a bad choice either. I was also planning to stream this morning too, but then I fell asleep and then slept until 6 p.m. again. I just could not keep my eyes open for the life of me. Let's use a feint here. Well, for the last 2 turns, I just got spammed with a, weakness.
Be that way.
It do be that way. Alright.
There we go. I think that's fine now.
You think you got the
This
180
person's really
seconds?
not gonna...
The 3 minutes of chase? Or are you referring to something else being fine now?
There we go. There's the unhook.
Did they almost die?
Yeah.
On their first
the
hook?
second stated.
Oof. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like killers should also see the progress bar of the hook. Do they? I
We do.
never pay attention to that. Okay.
What we don't see is how many stages they've been hooked after they're unhooked.
Yeah, that's just a mental note that you need to take yourself. I'm actually kind of glad survivors can see how many times they've been hooked. But I feel
Yeah,
like
once
some
hooked,
survivors... I feel like some survivors don't pay attention to that. And you know my exact reasoning on saying that, too. How many times survivors feel like they should not get hooked at all? because they're acting like it's their death hook.
You mean when they haven't been hooked at all and they don't want to do anything because they're afraid they're getting hooked?
Yeah. I find them to be the most annoying survivors to play
The
with.
medallion of fire falls to the ground.
Alright. Return to Cyrus Drake in the Basilica. Come on.
Excellent work, young wizard. This will do nicely. You should now proceed and speak with the fire tree here. Her name is Ashley, and she will guide you along your path into Dragon. Now you may enter the Fire School, and perhaps even more areas of the Dragonspire Academy. See if you may determine how to reach the headmaster's quarters in the academy. If you should encounter my brother Malastair Drake, be cautious. You cannot stand against him alone.
Alright. Dragonspire Academy. I am actually not that far away from completing. Pretty sure there's the Crystal Grove, the Forum, and the Drake Hatchery before going to the very end. Where is the Crystal Rose here again? Or the Stone Rose.
Hello there. Who are you?
A living student.
You're here to help? Oh, thank the great tree. The wizard Malastair has come to Dragonspire. He intends to command the Dragon Titan. Malastair is in the headmaster's office atop the great
I'll turn it
volcano.
off for you.
He's nearly impossible to
Oh?
reach unless you can find a way to fly up to him. I've got an idea. You can get to him by flying a drake to the mouth of the great volcano. But how to do that? There are so few drakes. Oh, I know. If you can get your hands on the less-known Dragon Rider stuff was broken into pieces, stored in obsidian, you need to find those chests and recover those pieces where they're scattered across the spiral.
Okay. So let's leave a mark here. I've got to go to the obsidian chests now. Oh, that's right. I forgot they changed this quest to actually reduce the amount of obsidian chests you need to find. The first one being in the Haunted Cave Nightshade's Tower. But before I do that, where in the blazes was this stone rose? Where in the blazes was it? Oh, let's grab this ore. Right back here. That's right.
You found the fourth stone rose.
Alright. On that note, I'm going to be changing games. Hope everyone enjoyed. Hope to see you all again in the next video. Stream is going to be continuing, but the recording is going to be halting here. Peace out. See you next time. Have a good one over there on YouTube.